Hello, my fellow Vampire Diaries lovers. My name is Brooklyn, and today's video is going to be talking about the wonderful Mystic Readathon that is happening next month in September. And this is all thanks to Nell from Nell Diamond. I will link her channel down below. The lovely Nell has created such a fun readathon based on her favourite series, and I want to say it's my favourite series too, if you can't tell by my random ass merch. In summer holder, aka Demon Salvatore blanket, and the best bag one could ever have. Yeah, all based on the wonderful Vampire Diaries show. And Nell has created such a fun readathon for next month, and I'm so excited to be participating in it. And this is just to give you a little gist of what it's about, but I would definitely recommend going and watching her announcement video because I'm sure she will explain it a lot more coherently and better than I do. But that will be linked all down below. And there's a Discord and all of that fun stuff is linked down below as well. But this is a competitive based readathon, but it's got a little fun twist to it, which I really am excited about. Just to begin with, you do not have to have watched the Vampire Diaries, but like if you have not watched this series, what are you doing? You just, you need to. I just can't even recommend it enough. I've watched it probably about 10 times in my life. When I finish it, I start rewatching it again, and I always cry at the exact same moments every single time that I watch this. It gets me in the feels. I love all the characters, and yeah, I love Stefan, I love Damon, but obviously I have a clear favourite here. But Stefan and Paul Wesley in real life is literally the love of my life, so yeah, you don't need to have watched the Vampire Diaries. There will be watch-alongs during this readathon, which is so much fun. You also don't need to read like vampire-themed books as well. It can be whatever you want, whatever you desire. So there are 4 teams, 4 factions. The best team ever is the Witches, and Bonnie is the best character in the Vampire Diaries for sure. So to be on the Witches team and to be one of the amazing co-hosts with some other amazing people is just an absolute honor. So if you are looking for such a fun, vibrant team with the most lovely, amazing, supportive people, I would definitely consider joining the Witches because we're going to have a great time over there. We're going to get a little bit competitive. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and it's just going to be just an all-round great time. So I really recommend joining us. But if you so desire to go against me, Nell has also created some other lovely teams that you can join. There are of course other vampires, those humans, and we also have the werewolves. So during this readathon, we have a whole lot of prompts that you can pick books based on. So we have the community prompts, and these ones you can do multiple times. You can double up on them and honestly complete them to your heart's content. These are for every single faction. And then we have the faction prompts. So these are specific to your faction. So the Witches will have their own set of prompts, and you can only do these once. And you can't double up on them, so do them all at the same time. For the one book, you have to have a separate book for each of these prompts. At the end of each round, there will be obviously a winner and a loser. But the winner in this one, which is why I really enjoy this readathon, it's a bit different to others. The winning team actually gets a challenge to make it a little bit fairer for the other teams. So I'm really interested to see how that works out. So that's really cool. Rounds of this readathon, and you can play in 2 different modes as well. This is something else that I'm really excited to see happen. So you can play in the feather mode if you are someone that doesn't read too much, or you aren't really that competitive and you just want to have like a little bit of fun, which is obviously the main point of this. But if you are either like traveling and you won't have as much time to read, or you just aren't feeling reading and just getting back into it, then this is probably the mode you would pick. But we have the Ripper mode, which I will definitely be doing because you guys know I love a Ripper, and if you didn't, you just learnt that now. And if you don't know what a Ripper is, then take a look at this. This is for people that are ready to destroy those other teams with so much competitiveness and so many books. And basically it's the points are how many pages you read. So if you love to read and love to read either chunky books or lots of short books, then this mode is for you. But even if you want to challenge yourself and just get into it, try this mode. It'll be so much fun. But if not, then definitely the feather mode. It's great having those two different options, and you kind of get to pick your own path. There's also cards at play as well throughout this game. I didn't really go into it too much because I feel like I will muck that up, so I will leave that for Nell to explain. And if you have any questions, definitely let us know in the Discord, because that's where it's all happening at the moment, so make sure you're joining that. Yeah, this readathon's going to be so much fun. There's going to be trivia, watch-alongs, obviously sprints, all happening throughout the month, hosted by all the lovely co-hosts. They're all linked down below. You should definitely go give them some love and check them out and subscribe to them all if you haven't already, because they're all wonderful people, and I'm so excited to be spending the whole month with them talking about my absolute favorite series. So thank you so much, Nell, for including me in this. I literally am just obsessed with everything you've done for this readathon, and there's also some merch available too. If you check out the link down below, definitely go pick up some merch just in time for the readathon to start, because it's all such amazing merch and I'm so obsessed with it. But yeah, if you love Vampire Diaries, if you don't, if you just want to have a little bit of fun, learn a little bit more, haven't watched a great series in a long time, watch it with us for the first time ever. Like, how could you not? How could you say no to this face? You guys. We'll be releasing a TBR video very soon, so you can get like some inspiration to what you could possibly read for these prompts, which is really great because you get to see them beforehand and we kind of get to make a TBR. Yes, I'm so excited to get into this and for all of you to join us next month with this lovely Mystic Readathon. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.